Today I'm making a creamy cheesy broccoli soup. I'm using frozen broccoli. I bought these cut broccoli, so they're mostly stalks, but for this soup it's going to be fine. I did reserve whatever little florets were in there and I cut them small, and I'm gonna save these to put on top when we're all finished. This is gonna be a pureed soup, so these stalks are gonna be just fine. I also have onions, garlic for flavor, and for a little bit of sweetness, some carrots. I'm also, of course, adding cheese, and I'm using potatoes to help thicken this soup. Instead of cream, we're gonna lighten it up just a little bit by using canned condensed milk in this soup. It's going to be so delicious. For flavor, we have fresh herbs, including dill and parsley. We're also using some dried Italian seasoning, and we're gonna finish it off with salt, pepper, and a little bit of cayenne. I have my cheese biscuits all ready to go, so you know we're gonna be eating well. I also have some homemade stock. You can use a vegetable stock or chicken stock, whatever you have available. So let's get started by heating some butter, sauteing our aromatics. Let those sweat a little bit. When the onions have gotten nice and glassy, it's time to add the garlic. Also adding some Italian seasoning and our potatoes. By adding the dried herbs at this stage before adding the liquid, we're really giving them a chance to bloom and really release all their flavor. Oh, it smells so vibrant already. Now we add our stock. I want those potatoes and carrots to soften before I add the broccoli. That way I'll retain as much of the color as I can. This stage is going to take about 5 to 10 minutes. When the potatoes are fork tender like this, it's time to add the broccoli. Now, because I'm using frozen broccoli, it'll take less time than if I'm using fresh broccoli. So broccoli and potatoes are tender, time to puree. Time to add the condensed milk. It's a little bit thicker than just milk, a little bit lower in fat than cream, and still provides great flavor to our soup. Let's add that cheese in there. That cheese just adds a whole level of smoothness. Let's taste test our soup. I'm gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper, black pepper, a little bit of salt, and a squeeze of lemon. Really brighten up that flavor. Looking good. Let's add that dill. That's what I'm talking about. Got my biscuit all ready. Let's ladle it up. I'm gonna put a couple of little broccoli florets on there. A little cheddar. Just the teeniest, tiniest bit of parsley. Oh yeah, baby, it's gonna be so good. Creamy, cheesy broccoli soup using frozen broccoli.